So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. But I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Bastoni. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. Pavard. For Rice. He won't be happy with that one. Van Basten. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Van Dijk. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Bastoni. And it's Cannavaro. Van Dijk. Turns back here, probably the best option. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Pavard. Upamecano. To Michelis. He can run onto that. Foden! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Pedri. Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Van Dijk. Pedri. Van Basten. And he's forced to go back. Rice. And Araujo. That's a cute ball. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Koundé. And that is out of play. Rice. Scholes. A true great in every sense of the word. He's going for goal! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Koundé, Bastoni, and it's Van Dijk. Pedri. Here's Cannavaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Scholes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Mbappe. Van Basten is onto this. They played right into his path. And it's Bajio. It's Bajio! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
The goal scorer after 38 minutes is number 7, Roberto Baggio.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van Basten! That was superb goalkeeping.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Bastoni plays the return pass. Van Dijk. Cannavaro. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Messi. And here's Bajio. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, it's come loose.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bastoni. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Mbappe.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
And it's been given away. Rijkaard. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Pedri. Hangs in up. He rises! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Upamecano, and back to the keeper they go. That'll be a throw-in. Koundé and Bastoni. Messi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He can get that clear. Madrid have it back and can go again. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Pedri. Rijkaard. And Bastoni. And it's Van Dijk. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
The attendance for this match was 51,842.
So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now the ball in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper, and the keeper's given it all. Mbappe! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 10, Neymar.
Rice.
Substitution in progress.
Demichelis. And Araujo. Rijkaard. That has been cut short. Great vision. Rice. Messi. Pavard.
Substitution on the field. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Yamal.
Bastoni.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Koundé. It's a good run down the right. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hazard. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Haaland. Passes short and sharp. And he skips past his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Messi. Oh, super find. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Rijkaard. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Scholes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alert. Oh, he's been caught napping! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Now it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. And now they can clear their lines. Turns and goes back.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And they win it back again.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Scholes.
Deep
Coming on the
cross.
field is
Keeper's dealt with that.
number 7, Henrique de Jong.
Mbappe! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Cannavaro. Here's Patino. Couldn't squeeze it
2
through.
added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Yamal. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Pavard. Oh, that's neat. And it's Rice. Lobbed in behind. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after.
And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a...
And Messi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Scholes. And it's Casemiro. Upamecano. Now it's Messi. Upamecano. And he's whipped it across. And the keeper beats it away. He'll try to keep this alive. Belling. Could move up a gear here. Bruno Fernandes. Neymar tries to pass it through. No, it's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Upamecano. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Haaland. Araujo. And it's Casemiro. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And the keeper's given it. He's had a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to gift it back. And the pass is intercepted. Scholes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter.
Shot, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Scholes. And it's Casemiro. That's a good ball out wide. Casemiro was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He has a look up. Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. And this is Messi. And he whips it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Casemiro. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Neymar. Good, strong midfield running. Real chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Messi. Haaland. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bruno Fernandes. Vasco da Gama finding their... And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Scholes. Now it's Neymar. And it's Chilwell. Looking to play him in. Neymar. Messi. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, that pass isn't the best. Out for a throw. And it's been given away. Chilwell.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's run loose here. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. For Chilwell. Now it's Neymar. Scholes, the man we've all come to watch. Vasco da Gama can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Neymar. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Pedri. It's gone for a throw-in. He's picked his way through. And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Bellingham clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. It's gone out for a throw-in. Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Scholes. Nicely aimed pass. Out to the left it goes. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 7, Neymar. Camisa 8, camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
It's made its way to him. And this is Messi. Messi touches it back.
Camisa 15. Substituição.
This is Messi. Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. To Michelis. Oh, this looks sharp. Guti has it out wide and in space. Guti. Driving forward. Short changes him with that pass. Araujo. Donnarumma. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Messi considers his options.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Oh, off the bar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Messi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Takes aim and crosses. And that should get the job done. And the ball's come loose here. Swings it across. That's a decent clearance.
Well, they're definitely intent.
That's rather hopeful. Valverde.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Chilwell.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Vasco da Gama have it back and can go again. Aubameyang. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Shot chance for a shot! And one more try! Oh, it's in! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Camisa 17.
Vasco da Gama take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Oh, it's been flattened there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Pedri. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. To Michelis.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's another good win of the ball. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Messi. And whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. It's played through for him. Foden, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. Messi looking to run onto it. Araujo. Pavard. Messi is in a really good position out wide.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
De Bruyne. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Fernandez. And it's De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Oh, that's a key interception. Fernandez was steaming forward. Messi providing an outlet on that chance! And now they can clear their lines. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Scholes. Petri. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that pass isn't the best. To Michelis. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's with the keeper. So we're still where we started right now. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
Terrific header! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Lovely feet. Can he get it through? Delivers with whip. Keeper's dealt with. Chance, surely! And that is wildly off target.
De Bruyne really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Pavard. Messi. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee has just said play on. And that has left him in a heap. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Pedri. Oh, good spread. Messi has it out wide and in space. He's come in hard. And it's Scholes. Scholes! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Haaland. Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Rice is there and he can pick it up. Foden, he's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Just eases him off the ball. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Vasco da Gama clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Crosses it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's an early cross. And the keeper beats it away. He's had a shot! Oh, a decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Vasco da Gama clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
De Bruyne.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Spread it left. Hazard. He's got away. Camavinga. Fernandes. Played with finesse. Oh, that was vital. Chilwell gets it clear. He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? Messi gets into a good position. De Bruyne. Looking wide, he's picked his way through. Nice bit of trickery. That'll be a throw-in. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's come loose. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. It's Hendrick. Rice gets a foot in here. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? He scores! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard. He is through here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Haaland. Stood up well to him there. Hakimi. Hazard has it in a wide position. Pavard gets across and deals with it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
De Bruyne is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a good run down the right. And they win it back again. De Bruyne.
Vasco da Gama surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Played into space. He's found the way through. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's a real chance. He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Corner number 2 then.
Substituição.
Cleared without hesitation. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard could try cutting inside here. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rice. This is De Jong. To Michelis. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And they're back on the ball again. Pavard. De Jong. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Running strong and purposeful. Tries a measured ball. And it's Fernandez. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, that's a waste.
Look, there has to be more.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beck. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this fella up...
Haaland! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the pass is intercepted. Played back. Pedri goes for the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Pedri probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Olise. Scholes. Threads one in. Spread out to the left. And it's Rice. Can he get it through? Chilwell finds himself offside. Zanetti. Could be danger here. Takes a shot! It's in! An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
After 10 minutes is number
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Erling Haaland.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Erling Haaland.
Great work on the overlap. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Just a whisker away. Donatoni. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk. Robertson. Olise. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely weighted ball. Foden. And it's Pedri. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Just eases him off the ball. Scholes. And that could set him on his way. And he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Vasco da Gama have the chance to go the other way. Donatoni. Oh, good ball. Donatoni. Oh, important interception. Araujo. Now it's Vinicius to... And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neymar goes short. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. He can run onto that. Now it's Haaland. Big chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Haaland. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the 2 sides is the happier. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Foden. Now the delivery. That is a brilliant interception. Vitinha. Neymar. And Donatoni. And it's Robertson. And here's Elise.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Neymar.
time.
Well, that has not gone well. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foden. Haaland. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Pedri. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rice. And it's Scholes. Oh, good spread. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Scholes, and the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Zanetti. Olise. Zanetti. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Chooses to go back. Look at this shot at goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Berbatov really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Vasco da Gama have their second corner now. They've played it short. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And now they can spring out of defence. Crunching tackle.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage.
He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Van Dijk is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Berbatov! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pavard. Rice. And it's Messi. Messi gets into a good position. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes...
Applies the finish! Goes for the shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Pavard. Now it's Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Threads one in. Dink through. A header! Harmlessly behind. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Cafu. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away. And this is Messi. No way through, so... Tries a shot! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi. Probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that is asking for trouble. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cafu.
Barcelona really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Pedri. Messi. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Araujo cuts it out. Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Foden. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, there's the clearance. Rafinha. And it's Guerrero. And it's Neymar. And here's Messi. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Rice getting this one clear. He's gone for goal. Mbappe. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And here's Neymar. Half-time getting close now. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This...
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well read, nice interception. Quality ball. And it's Pedri. Now who's going to be first to this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pavard. And here's Foden. He can get that clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick reminder today.
So we reached the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers...
Goes for a shot! Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Chilwell. Foden. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chilwell defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Guerrero. That's been slipped through. Shot, surely! Knocks it into space. Now it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Messi. Now it's Yamal, closing in on goal. And that was very necessary. Alexander-Arnold is the guilty party there. Pedri.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It's a searching pass. Guerrero. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 47, Phil Foden.
He's been shifted off it.
Number 8,
The most accurate pass.
Scholes. Number 41, Rice.
Now it's Pedri.
Number 19,
He has found the way through.
Pavard.
Pavard could try cutting inside here.
Number 21, Mbappe.
Alexander
Number
Arnold.
5,
Now it's Rafinha.
Canal.
And he cuts
Number
out the supply.
14, Guti.
And no,
Number
that is
6,
pretty much the end of that.
Casemiro. Number 13,
Dembele powering forward here. That's an imaginative pass. Yamal. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Casemiro. That's Guti. And it's Pedri. Messi. And Messi! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Chilwell. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's a key interception. Pavard. Looking for the run. Now it's Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Cross flung in. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Looking to play him in. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. They get a throw in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rafinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rafinha is onto this. Nicked it back promptly. Yamal! Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 84 minutes is number 7, Neymar.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Out of play for a throw. Upamecano wins the duel this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe, Yamal, and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
And that's gone loose. We are into overtime. Alexander-Arnold clears. Upamecano. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.